Honestly, I never thought that to get to where I am now, I would have to go through so much crap. Today, I'm part of the Mexican army, but my story starts way before that, when I was just a kid living in a tiny, forgotten village. One of those places that's so far away that even the taxi drivers ask if you have a visa. Over there, we lived with just enough. My cousins, my uncles, my parents, my two brothers, we all did what we could. I managed to finish high school by a miracle, more out of stubbornness than resources. And ever since I was a kid, every time I saw a uniform, I felt something. A strange mix of respect, admiration, and the desire to wear one myself someday. I can't explain it. Those who know, know. And right when I was finishing high school, the Army set up a recruitment booth in the plaza.
Without much thought, I went over.
The recruiter told me to gather my documents and hurry up because they would be leaving that same day. I had no money or idea what was coming yet. I was scrambling for certificates, copies, photos, anything needed. They called me later to report to the military zone. It was an hour away by car, but without a car, money, or options, I worked hard instead. In the mornings, I picked oranges. At night, I worked as a waiter in a taco place. I spent more time on the street than at home. When they finally called me, I saved up some money and went for it. Right after I arrive, they tell me I can't continue because I need my wisdom teeth removed.
Ah, but not just anywhere, right? Right there, for 9,000 pesos.
9,000. It felt like getting splashed with cold water. I lost over half my savings in months, but I had no choice. I had to take them off. With my face swollen, I had to take the psychological exam. I could hardly speak. I asked the sergeant for a pen, and he was cool about it. The jerk said he didn't know and told me to find one myself. I went out to look for a store, but there was nothing at all. I return and see several soldiers in a hut. A second lieutenant sat with his folder and colored pens on the table. I approach and ask, but the guy refuses to give it to me.
They're mine. If you want one, buy it at the store.
I go to the store, 200 pesos for a pen, no way. I bought it since I was already there and didn't want to leave defeated. I finish the exam, come back with no money, tired and in pain. When I got home, I had about 1,000 pesos left. A week later, they called to say I passed and needed to return for x-rays, photos, tests, more expenses, and that's where the rest of my money went. On my way back to my hometown, I came back asking for a ride. I arrived at 1 in the morning, when with money I used to arrive at 4 in the afternoon. My family was worried, and the next day my dad lost his job. That's how the house ended up. No money, no food, nothing. 2 weeks later, they called.
Is your contract ready yet?
Show up Monday. They give me a long list of things. I don't have a penny, and my mom gave me 4,000 pesos, her life savings. I didn't want to accept it, so before I left, I hid it where she kept her money. But a few days later, my brother called me to accuse me of taking my mom's money, saying my dad hadn't eaten for 2 days. I was so angry and helpless I can't even explain it. I called my mom and asked her if they had already eaten, and she, with her calm voice, told me,
"No, son, we ate late. Some vegetable soup."
I swore to her I didn't take her money. I was stunned when she confessed to me that she herself saw it, where I left it, and wanted to give it back to me. She secretly put it in my backpack because she thought I needed it more. That day I felt a lump in my throat, but I didn't want her to hear me break down, so I told her I had to sleep because I had to get up early. When I hung up, I let go. I sent her money from a nearby store as best I could. Little by little, they started getting better, and that made me want to keep going. Then came basic training, my first real paychecks, and eventually I was able to help my parents just like I always wanted. 6 months later, I returned to the village and my cousins and uncles said the usual things.
Did you get lucky and...
Inside, I was thinking, lucky? My ass. They have no idea about everything I went through. Today I'm here, standing strong in uniform. Did I do something? To go far, you sometimes face breaking points, but I'm still here and will keep going.